We've also talked about the updates for NBA Live 16 before. It's been a mixture of good and bad news. We had some scans come through recently, new face scans for Kristaps Porzingis and a couple of other players, and the All-Star logo, the All-Star logos, the All-Star um, jerseys, court, etc. So we have us were getting the content, Ultimate Team. They put through the patch the big moments. That was fantastic. Actually, this was pointed out to me, and I realized that that I actually had an example of it in my Ultimate Team. But apparently, rookies can't dunk in NBA Live 16. It looks like there might be a problem with the dunk package for all the rookies because you take a Karl Anthony Towns or Bobby Portis or Jahlil Okafor, and they won't dunk at all. So some of the point guards and such probably shouldn't be dunking, so that's not a problem. But when I go and try to dunk with any of those players, and I test this out for myself, and it's absolutely true, they kind of can't dunk, which is a problem. And I realized playing for a while in Ultimate Team, I had Willie Cauley-Stein as my center. At the moment, I've got Joakim Noah.
Yeah.
I got it from the auction house, but I was using Cauley-Stein for a while, and come to think of it, always did a layup, never dunked, despite having a dunk rating of 76. So obviously it doesn't match up with whatever dunk package has been assigned to him. So I did actually tweet to Erica, who's doing the rosters now, and mentioned that the rookies aren't dunking and there might be a problem with the dunk package for the next roster update. And she did like the tweet, so obviously she's seen it and acknowledged it. So I've done all I can. But now, obviously, she is open to that feedback, so thought I'd send her a friendly message about that. So hopefully either the update that's coming this week or next, perhaps, we'll hopefully see that. Last week's update, unfortunately, came right after the deadline. It must have been finalized before the deadline, so none of the deals were included. Hopefully they are this week. But as we've said before, all the more reason for NBA Live 17 to have custom roster editing.
It probably not too bad of a circumstance, given that something had happened during it, which we'll obviously get into later. So yeah, they would have had to almost double the work in one element of it. So with obviously, yeah,
there is actually something that they can fix up as a result and make it accurate first time around. So that is actually a blessing in disguise, I suppose. But they are still pushing through the roster updates, which is nice. But hopefully they can fix up that dunking issue. Still issues with the standing dunks as well when you're under the rim. Really needs to be polished up, not just Ultimate Team, other modes as well. Honestly, I'm wondering whether they should bring back the dunk button.
I think so. I think it could minimize the inconsistency issues, and for certain then if you are going for a dunk, then that was the intent. So,
and the other great thing about the dunk button in the day was if you pressed it outside of the sort of the gather range for most players, they'd put up a floater, and we want manual control over floaters again. So, two birds with one button, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's might be something that I mention as I'm putting together my wish list that I'll be posting in the forum and sending along to the developers, of course, along with everyone else's suggestions. And keep those coming. Hit up the NBA Live 17, rather it's the NBA Live 16 forum where we have the Live 17 wish list at the moment. Not going to open up the Live 17 forum just yet, a little early. Same for the NBA 2K17 wish list in the NBA 2K16 section. So check that out and get your feedback in ASAP.